Topping our news tonight, 2 people are dead after a fatal cargo plane crash in Birmingham.
A UPS plane went down just outside of Birmingham Airport early this morning. We have team coverage of that tragic crash. WVUA's Jennifer Edwards has been on the scene all day talking with witnesses. Just moments ago, the National Transportation Safety Board just wrapped up a press conference, and that's where our own Travis Leader joins us live with the latest. Travis?
Hey guys, the NTSB just wrapped up a press conference here at the Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport Terminal. Now this was the location about a half-mile from here was where a UPS A300 plane crashed, leaving 2 people dead, and the 2 people died on impact. Now let's take a look at that video. Now this plane was en route from Louisville, Kentucky, which is where UPS is headquartered, and it was delivering cargo to the Birmingham airport. The NTSB officials say there was extensive fire damage to this plane. What they are saying is the plane flew right over some houses, actually made initial impact with some trees before making its final impact with the ground in a grassy rural area outside of this airport. Now, the NTSB's Robert Sumwalt says that the black box that was in the plane is still unrecoverable because the plane is still smoldering at this point. They're still trying to eliminate any more fire risks. They also say that the more details of the investigation will be coming throughout later days.
Throughout the next few days, we will be gathering factual information. Our goal is to find out not just what happened, but more importantly, why it happened, so that we can keep it from happening again.
Now, officials say there will not be any more press briefings today. The next one will be tomorrow. There is still not a location set up for that press briefing yet, though. Live in Birmingham, Travis Leader, WVUA News. Now we're going to look at what some witnesses are having to say, and here's Jennifer Edwards with that.
Thanks, Travis. I spent the morning out near the crash site. Many of the neighbors and residents in the area were still very shaken up. When we arrived on the scene, Alabama power crews were still repairing downed power lines that authorities say were hit by the landing gear of the plane right before it crashed. You could also see damage to the trees hit by the plane. Some neighbors told me they could hear the plane flying lower than normal ones usually do. They said even when they heard the explosion, they didn't think anything of it because there are many factories in the area that set off blasts. But once they realized what had happened, they said they're thankful to be alive.
Just still scared. I've been shaking, been wanting to cry because I feel for their families. But about 10 to 20 years ago, this area was full of houses. So think about it. If the houses would have still been there, even if the pilot hadn't tried to correct or whatever, it could have hit in our neighborhoods. That's what really scared me.
With this happening so close to home, you can't never be too relaxed when you go to bed at night. We're not always guaranteed to wake up the next morning, and this is a blessing.
I'll have more for you tonight on WVUA News at 6. Daniel, Janie.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
Now, UPS Airlines President Mitch Nichols released a statement earlier today saying, in part, this incident is very unfortunate and our thoughts and prayers are with those involved. We will immediately engage with the National Transportation Safety Board's investigation and we will work exhaustively on response efforts. That statement once again from UPS Airlines President Mitch Nichols.